Hello. Nice to meet you. I love your outfit.
Oh, thank you so much.
You should be in the movie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
じゃあよろしくお願いします。今回このねバビロンという作品がゴールデングローブ賞のノミネートされたということで本当におめでとうございます。
Thank you.
Best Picture.
じゃあ質問していきます。バビロンはセッションララランドと同じように情熱を持って夢を追いかける人々の姿を描いていますけども、監督にとって夢を追いかけるというテーマはどのような意味を持っているでしょうか。
Well, I think it's a theme that I relate to for obvious reasons. You know, I sort of still feel like, someone still, every day just trying to pursue a dream. I guess you could say in some ways we all are that, right? That to me, it's, even if this movie and La La Land and Whiplash are about artists or Hollywood, that it's a universal story, I think, that we all kind of wake up with these burning dreams and desires and sort of wanting to kind of rise to something that we feel we haven't yet achieved. And I'm really always fascinated by the process of that journey, that it's not just about kind of, you grab what you want and all is hunky-dory, that there's a cost to be paid and a price to be paid, and there's the two sides of the equation. There's the success and the sacrifice along that road, and I think that makes for rich drama and for, stories that at least fascinate me.
もういろんなね結構映像も刺激的な映像もすごい多くて、で至る所でねいろんな一つの絵の中で至る所でいろんなことが起きてますけど、あれは脚本を書いてる時にもその映像が浮かんでるのか、それとも脚本を先に書いてからいざ撮るっていう時に映像が浮かぶのか、これちょっとぜひ聞きたいんですけど。
It was a little bit of both. I mean, I'd say a lot of it was definitely in my mind right at the outset, and after writing the script, I sort of sat down and storyboarded the whole movie, also, I like to work with my composer, Justin Hurwitz, who's done the music on all my movies, La La Land, Whiplash, etc., to get the music going before we shoot, so that by the time we were on set, I had storyboards, I had all the music, all the songs, so we could play them on set. We could kind of feel exactly, okay, this is where the camera should be, this is what should be going on in terms of this moment in the music. So all of that was planned, but then you also want accidents to happen. You get 300 people on a set, get music going, and there's going to be stuff changing, there's going to be things happening that you didn't expect, and you want to embrace that. So plan, as much as you can, I guess is my motto, but allow there to still be accidents and new improvisation to arise.
すごい。じゃあその音楽かけてそこからこういろいろ作っていく、大人数のメンバーをこう動かすっていうのは相当すごいことですよね。
Well, it can be hard, for sure, but it's fun. I have to say, like shooting scenes like the one that's right behind me here, in this movie, it kind of felt like it does on screen. I think it felt like a party because you've got the music blasting on set, because you've got all these different people. It was all real. It was all in camera. We weren't CGing a lot of stuff, so there was this atmosphere on set where eventually after a few takes you just start to feel like you are in that party, and that's what I love as a director, is to try to kind of blur the boundaries a little bit between what's real and what's false, and just sort of feel like the camera, no matter where it turns, it's going to see something interesting. We're going to be surrounded by something fascinating, and you try to do that on set so that hopefully the viewer has the same completely immersive experience when they watch it.
でこのマーゴット・ロビーの演技がまた素晴らしかったんですけども、その彼女の演じたネリーの役はどのように作られていったのか、あとはその役作りについて本人とこう喋ったりとかってあったんですか？
Well, it was just a dream come true for me as a director to get to work with Margot Robbie. I mean, she's truly unlike any other actor on the planet, I think. She's got such energy and work ethic and just attacks her roles with such hunger, and yet she's got so much command of the sort of technical nuances of her job and her craft that basically she can do anything, She and I talked a lot and rehearsed a lot, and we sort of would do improvised rehearsals. She and Diego a lot as well, who plays Manny. They would do kind of rehearsals and improvisations together in prep. I'd film them. I'd sort of kind of craft the characters, the rewrites of the script around what they were doing and what I thought was interesting, because I wanted them to bring their own kind of, their own idiosyncrasies, their own eccentricities to bear into how they played these characters. But at the end of the day, I didn't have to do that much actually on set. I have to tip my hat to her, because she was just a dynamo every day on set, just an energy that was unlike anything. That's basically what you see on screen. It was just tireless and fearless and just mesmerizing. You couldn't keep your eyes off her, and I think that's the experience audiences have with the movie as well.
最後に日本のファンの皆さんに一言お願いします。
Hello to everyone in Japan. I'm just so excited to be releasing Babylon soon. I can't wait for you all to see it. I think it's a roller coaster ride that is unlike anything you've ever experienced, and so I'm just could not be more thrilled for you guys to be able to take that ride very soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
ありがとう。
How are you? Jovon,
You
it's
look
a pleasure.
amazing.
Love
Thank you so much. じゃあ質問いきたいと思います、演じられた役のモデルになった1920年代の人物たちについてリサーチをされたと思いますけども、その中で印象に残っていることやインスピレーションを受けて役に反映したことがあれば教えていただきたいです。
For my character, she was based on Anime Wong, and the research that I had done really was inspiring because I had a basic idea of who she was, but to really dive so deeply into it was really inspirational. She was the true trailblazer for Asian American, being the very first Asian American actress in Hollywood, and just having the ability, the opportunity to portray someone so monumental and important was really a gift.
Yeah, I have to agree. The 20s wasn't an era that I was familiar with before doing this movie, but I was really excited to get an opportunity to explore that with Damian and with my castmates. So I remember our earlier conversations. Curtis Mosby was an earlier influence for Sydney, but then also Damian gave me room to really look into a lot of the earlier Black musicians who became film stars of that era, the Duke Ellingtons, the Cab Callaways, those pioneers of the time that I was able to kind of pick and choose different elements and minute details in their personalities that I wanted to bring to Sydney. And I think Damian was very adamant about me representing a collective of those Black Black artists of that time. And so it was exciting to get to really explore all of their lives and get to bring Sydney as a representation of them.
いやもう本当に1920年代のこのハリウッドの世界ってこんな感じなんだっていうのを私も初めてこの映画を見て最初から最後までもう本当ジェットコースターのようにブワーって進んでいったんですけど、これやっぱ大規模なセットだったりとかいろんなねエキストラの方たくさんいらっしゃる中で撮影でこれ大変だったなとかこれが思い出に残ってるなっていうことありますか
I'm more impressed. I think that our background actors were incredible. The commitment, the energy that they were able to sustain over the 2-week period that it took to film that initial party scene was so impressive.
Yeah.
And the lack of clothing that they...
The lack of clothing. Yeah. And then in even furthermore, just the intensity that Damian was able to sustain and the focus, because all of those moving parts with that many background artists, I think it was close to maybe 100 to 200 in the party scene, and then there was like 700 to 800 in the big battle scene sequence. So to be able to maintain a set of that magnitude and be able to keep it hyper focused and specific and yeah, it was just as Lily said, it was impressive. It was impressive to witness. Yeah, it's an achievement for sure.
いや本当にその皆さんのパワフルさがスクリーンからも全部ダイレクトに体でも受けるぐらいすごいパワーを感じたんですけども、これまたブラッド・ピットさんやマーゴット・ロビーさんとの共演をした上でいかがでしたか？それとなんか現場でエピソードがあれば教えてください。
I enjoyed working with both of them. I think there's a certain type of aura I think that exudes from a movie star, and I think I was able to see why they are movie stars. It's not even just them being immensely talented, but it's the ability to be able to relate to all of the cast members, all of the crew members, all of the background artists, make everyone feel comfortable. I think they've proven that on this film, and they've done it in other films as well. Kind of like the guideline to follow to have a lengthy, successful career. You know, the endurance, the artistic endurance.
To carry a cast this big,
Yeah.
this production this large.
It's challenging, and to be able to do it and stay focused and to be able to still take direction, which is hard for some people. It's hard to take direction because they can take it as like a criticism
Sure.
from the director, like my performance isn't good, that's why I'm getting notes. But to be able to adjust, and pivot, and bring different facets to a performance is, that I think that's the definition of a talented actor and movie star. And I think those artists, as well as Lily and Diego and Jean and a lot of the actors who are in this film, were able to exude that. So I was really honored to be able to be a part of that community.
I mean, like Jovan, I agree with Jovan, everything he said. I just really appreciated it because of how humble and genuinely kind they were. Really made it a safe place for us to be able to do our best work and know that it's it's in our own world, in our little special circle.
いやもう本当に皆さんのチームワークの素晴らしさがこの映画出てると思うんですけども、最後に日本のファンの皆さんに一言ずつコメントをいただいて終わりたいと思います。
Hello, everyone in Japan.
Hi.
We're excited for you all to see Babylon. There are a plethora of amazing and entertaining scenes. My personal favorite is the. Well, should I not spoil it?
Yeah, don't spoil it.
Okay. Well, there's plenty of scenes that you will love in this film. I'm excited for you all to see all of my wonderfully talented castmates, including the wonderful Lee Jun Lee. So yeah, please check out the film.
Check out Babylon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
ありがとう。
Absolutely.